one with the cable is down. So let's see if the other one with the Wi-Fi is working. I think it's going to be working because I'm kind of lucky, but no, it is not working. So I have to do that again. I don't know why. Live and crystal, no. Let me just check if this is working or not. Let's see if it is working today or not. Oh, it is working. I think it's working today. Is a little bit, it's a bit of a slow start, but I know it's gonna work. It's gonna happen. There are days like that. The Mercury planet is supposed to be moving forward, so we shouldn't have any problem, but apparently it's working. I can see somebody is looking on Facebook Live, so let me click that so I can see the chat as well, and I think it's going to be fabulous. Okay, the chat seems to be working. Everything is everywhere and it's working. All right, hello, finally, hello, this is Raphael, the world's medium. I'm doing the Tarot live show every Sunday at noon. You can join from all around the globe. I am a psychic and a medium. I have been doing tarot readings for 30 years. This is something that's very dear to me. I also communicate with spirits, and I love to answer all your questions. Today, I want to talk a little bit about astrology. By the way, I have been starting doing that on another live, and I like to pick one card for each and every sign. So hello, Orjan, by the way, I can see you, Orjan Siley Fox. Welcome to the show. And I'm going to let some people enter the Zoom meeting as well. So thank you for being here. I hope the quality of the stream is acceptable. And if it's not, I'm sorry, today was a little bit funny. So I'm gonna let Linda come in. I'm gonna let Ayaz coming in as well. Hi, Linda, welcome to the show. Hi, Ayaz. You will tell me your exact name so I can make sure that I pronounce it properly. And what I wanted to start the show with today is, first of all, I want to remind everyone on Facebook Live, on YouTube, on Twitch, you can ask your questions. You can just type it in under the window of the show. And then you can ask me any question about love, work, money, anything that bothers you in your life or anything you want to know more about. You can just type it in on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch and Twitter. So just type it in and then I will be able to reply to your questions. So today, what I wanted to do is to pick some crystal cards. I like the crystal cards because they are all associated to a crystal. So I'm going to show them to you, by the way. So you can see, for instance, this one, fluorite, you know, this one is like, it's reversed and there's a hole in the middle, but it's all magic. This is malachite. It's supposed to be green and it's about healing, but there's a hole because I'm using a green screen. It's a special effect. But anyway, that's malachite. So each and every crystal, you know, shows you, each and every card shows your crystal, and then it's a message for you. So I like to, you know, what I started to do is to pick a card for each sign and to see what's going to happen in the coming week, you know, from Sunday to Sunday. So let's see what is happening for the Aries. And by the way, I am an Aries, so I'm always curious to see what's going to happen for the Aries. But I also care about all the other signs. So let me just pick a card for Aries and see what is happening this week for you, for us. Okay, joy, opal. This is a card that comes in, joy and joy. This should bring a lot of great energy. And once again, you know, the Mars, the planet of Aries, was retrograde and now it's moving forward. So let's hope the fun is back. You know, it's time to prepare. There's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. So let's hope the fun is coming back for us, Aries. That would be really great. Now we're going to talk to Taurus. You know, we're going to see what's going to happen for Taurus this week. Dream, okay, the card that comes in is dream. So pay attention to what's happening in your dreams, but also what's happening in your life. You know, what are your dreams? What are you dreaming of? What do you want to do with your life? You know, I'm letting Sofiane in. Hello, Sofiane, welcome to the show. So yes, Taurus, think about your dreams, focus on your dreams. And now we're moving to what's after Taurus? Is it Gemini? I should have prepared my little list, but Let's say it's Gemini, okay? So let's see what's going to happen for Gemini this week from Sunday to Sunday. Lovers, okay? Lots of love for you, Gemini, this week. Hi, Sofiane. If I forget a sign, please let me know because I'm a little bit spaced out today with this internet working and not working, and it's been a little bit crazy since the morning. So if I forget a sign, let me know. Today is a little bit crazy. A lot of love for Gemini, you know, connect with the love of your life. Maybe this is the time to like really connect with them. That would be great. Well, I will interrupt that to see what is the first question we have from the people who join in. So first of all, Linda was first. So Linda, are you there? Can you hear me? Is it working? And would you like to ask a question? And I'm letting enter Jan in the show. Hi, Linda.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and you? How are you? I hear you. I'm so happy the internet is working. We're gonna break the internet like Kim Kardashian. You know? Now I don't hear anymore. We broke it. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
No, I
I
can hear
did.
you again. Go
I,
on.
t- I typed in a question.
Yes. So, you know, the question is live because obviously this is broadcasted. So I'm going to read it. What do you see about love? So I'm going to kind of see, you know, like past, present, future. What is going on with love for you? Okay, Linda, let me check it out for you. It's not private, it's public, but I won't tell anyone what I say. All right. So, okay. And please, the question, if you can just say them live, it's easier because the private chat, nobody hears it. And it's just important that everybody says the question publicly so everyone can know and everyone can participate and hear what I have to say. But first, I am talking about Linda and see what I see for love, past, present, future. And I say hi to Jan. Thank you. I hope you are good. You're feeling good. Okay, so let me see what I see for you. Linda, I'm going to use the Tower of the Tsar. You know, it's like gold and red, and these colors are just always so fabulous, I find, and bring a lot of joy in our lives. Gold and red. Okay, so let me see past, present, future. What do I see in the love department for you, Linda? Okay. I have the feeling that there's been a lot of pressure, especially from your family in the recent past. You know, the card that comes in is the, I forgot how it's called in English. The pop, yeah, papa, you know. So this is a family, it's reversed. So there was a lot of tension, a lot of pressure. So I don't know if it's like your family or if it's a family of someone you were with, but it's your family has a lot of pressure on who you love and who you choose to be with. So that has a very big impact. And right now you don't really know where to go because of that, the education you had. So love-wise, it's very difficult to move forward because you are being stopped by this. You want to be okay with your family and pleasing them, and you know, and sometimes it's very hard for you to do what you want and to follow your heart. And I see that's kind of what's happening. And maybe you would want to do things differently, but because of your education, where you come from, the principles that are so hard, you know, sometimes principles are something just part of us. That's how we are built. And I feel this is what's happening with you. As a result, what I would say to you is maybe you need just to slam the door and say, you know what, family, whatever you told me, whatever principles, I'm done. I want to do things differently. And I think that's what you need to do. So if you are facing a decision in, you know, your choice in love in general, should I do things by the book or according to everything that was taught to me when I grew up? Maybe now is the time to slam the door, just like what's happening in the world. Everything is kind of collapsing right now. Maybe it is a time for you as well to just decide that, you know what, this is no longer working for me anymore. I just can't deal with all these principles and concepts. And, you know, so that's what I would say. You got to change your approach to who you're with. And I think you need to be with someone who's more, you know, open to feelings and, you know, and caring for you and more creativity and more, you know, kind of more lightness, if I may say. I don't know if that speaks to you, what I'm telling you. This is what I'm sensing for you. You need to get out of the way, you know, change your way and be in a more light and, you know, and fun path. And including to the choice of man or relationship you have, you know, that's what I'm feeling. Where you are right now is like a bit blocked. That's what I'm sensing. A lot of blockages. Are you still there?
Thank you.
You are there, okay. Yes, I just want to make sure that my ear was still working. You never know, you know, everything could stop today. The internet, the ears. So yeah, so you know, that's what I'm feeling for you. You kind of need to really open another path, and don't let your family or whatever has been told to you through the years to guide you in love, because it's not working that way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that was helpful, and I'm sure you will find your way, you know, but try new things, try other things, you know. It's not because people told you this is how it's done, this is how things needs to be, and this and that. You don't have to please your family, you know. Sometimes you just need to please your heart. What's your sign, by the way, Linda?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. You know what? I'm going to pick a card for all the Capricorn now, and I'm going to do things completely in a mixed order. But let's see what's going on for Capricorn for this week from Sunday to Sunday. So I'm going to pick a card and see what the crystal card wants to say. Shine. Exactly. Get out of the house, open the window, be there, be seen. And if you can't get out of the house, be seen online. You know, you need to really like see everything that's in you that can shine out, you know, like feel proud of it. Yeah, be yourself. So that's for all the Capricorn this week. And for you, Linda.
Thank you, Raphael.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining. You can stay with us. You can go. You can come back next Sunday. You are always welcome. Thank you very much. All right, and now I'm going to see a little bit what's going on there. And then now the next person that joined us was Sofiane. No, it wasn't Sofiane, sorry. It was Ayaz. And she sent, or he sent, sorry, I'm really sorry because I don't see your face. So I don't know if you are a man or woman, but I would imagine you're maybe a woman, you know. So you're a female, yes, with the name, I would imagine so. So what should be...
I think Ayaz is a man.
But why does it say female?
Okay, because the name
Ayaz...
No, hi, I'm a female. No, it's
okay, now we can hear you.
Yeah,
okay.
no. I don't know where you got male, but I do have male energy, but no, I'm a woman. Nice, but
no, I didn't get male energy. It's just the name. I wasn't sure because I didn't see your face and your name. I didn't know if it was the name of, you know, because it's the first time I see your name. So that's the reason why. But if I saw you, I'm sure I would know you're a woman. But I wanted to make sure. All right. So you're asking me, what should my next step be to fall in alignment with my higher self? So many dreams as a medium. All right. So let me see what should be the... all right. So I'm going to pick a crystal card just to see what they want to tell us, because the message of the crystals usually are a good thing. So let me see what you should be doing to fall in alignment with your higher self. But what do you mean your higher self, by the way? You know, what do you exactly mean your higher self? You mean being more connected, more aligned with like the, you know, with the world that's above us? Or is this what you...
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, and for what purpose? You mean you want to like explore this mediumship, you know, or the mediumship, you want to know how you can, you know, open that more? Is that the question, right?
Yes, more so. I know I've been told that I'm a medium and I believe it. I get it, like based off the messages. I'm just, there's something I don't know if it's blocked or I'm not certain about or I need to tap into. So I just like clarity, if that makes sense. Like besides just going to sleep and being like, I hope I remember, you know, and taking notes when I wake up.
Yes. I absolutely understand. So let me see. You know, first of all, I want to give you an advice as a medium. I find that something that's very interesting to do as an exercise, you know, if you get an object of someone who passed away or not, they don't have to have passed away, but an object, it's great to do psychometry and have the object in your hand and try to close your eyes in the day, not in the night, and try to see what you feel and what story come up. And then after that, you can connect the pieces with talking to a person that gave you the object that belonged to someone who died. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a quick way to check. You put the object in your hand, you're awake, so it's not in the night, like, you know, a stone or something, or, you know, a jewel or something. For instance, that ring was given to me by my great aunt who passed away. Somebody would, you know, you could borrow like an object and put it in your hand, sit down somewhere and just close your eyes and see what's coming up, and then compare what you see with the person that knew the person who crossed over. So first of all, that's on a practical level. You can totally do that. What I want to remind as well, being a medium, it's not just trying hard to get information. It's more like knowing how to open your mind to
Yes.
information, because you can't push it actually. Sometimes people think there's something to do. It's like when you make a cake, you mix things and you blend everything, you put it in the oven and then you wait and then you get it out of the oven. It's not like that, you know, and a lot of people have misunderstanding. It's not about working hard on it. It's about working hard on you know, releasing and letting your mind open and actually accepting everything that comes in and believing in it, you know. So it's very much about that I wanted to say. That's why in the dreams we can reconnect with people who died or other dimensions, aliens as well, past lives, because in the night we're sleeping, so we're not forcing anything, you know, it's just happening or not, you know. And then to remember as well, what I want to recommend you is to have a little notebook by the bed, and when you have a very interesting dream or something, you know, just open your eyes, write it down very quickly. If you can, it's annoying to do, but I have done it. It's fascinating, especially 3 weeks later when you read the notebook, you are like, and if you did not write it, you will never remember it. So this is something I would recommend for you as well. And more practically, I'm going to get a crystal card and see what the card wants to tell us, okay? Oh, there's Nidal who's coming in. Let me click admit. Nidal is joining from Spain. All right, and the audio is connecting. So let me shuffle the cards and tell you what the card wants to say. All right. So let me see. Interesting. Because of the card that's coming in, I think it tells you to just keep going, you know, the way you are. The card that comes in is success, meaning that you're on the path to getting there. And I think it's about you believing that just let it come to you, you know. I feel it's very much, you know, stay in the belief that you are a medium and that things are coming to you, and keep doing this, if I may say. So what I said was what I suggested to take, you know, to try, you know, with objects. That's what I would say first. You know, I think the easiest thing for you to do is to do that. Try psychometry. That's the first thing I felt, you know, take objects of people who crossed over, but you can also take objects of people who are alive, by the way, because mediumship is very much about connecting to different dimensions and different souls and spirits, and even spirits who are alive, which is very interesting. It's not just about dead people. Mediumship is about connecting to the spirit of people who are alive as well. So if I were you, I would do that. Start to really do that, you know, navigate through the different options you have to, you know, to improve this mediumship. I think the easiest thing is really the psychometry thing would be good for you, because then you can do something when you are awake.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
that's great. Yeah. And please come back and tell me how it went. I do it sometimes, you know, I find it interesting. It's a very interesting, and it's fun as well somehow, because you can do that with a friend and say, bring me some objects and let's try to connect. And, you know, and then it's very much about closing your eyes and just feeling, starting to see the image that are coming in, and then writing down and then compare, and then you will know. Once again, it's all about being open. It's never about force, you know, it's completely different from trying to learn a language or something. This is absolutely not how it works. And I think that's the main information a lot of people don't have, you know. Being medium is being able to open your mind and not thinking, I need to do that or I need to force it. Where are your spirits? You know, it's not like that at all. You know what I know? Yeah, and a lot of people think it's that. Not at all. That's why anybody can be a medium. You have it or you don't, but you know how to open your mind a certain way and sit down and just let it come in your mind. And the more relaxed you are, the more it comes to your mind. But there's nothing really to do. That's why it's difficult to explain sometimes how these things happen. It's just your mind is open, and yeah, it's about believing it, you know. And not a lot of people think that there's one side of your brain that says, oh no, this is bullshit, this is not possible, I can't have that in my mind, I can't connect with aliens or whatever, because what is this, you know? But maybe you can, and maybe there are, and maybe we are surrounded by spirits, and maybe they want to talk to you, you know, and this is it, you've got to accept it, you know? So yes, it's letting it in. And psychometry, I think you should try.
Okay, thank you. I will. Thank you so much for all the information and the tips. I definitely did take notes, and my name is actually my username on. I'll message you privately, and I'll explain later because we did speak before.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, that's great to know. And you know what I wanted to tell you as well is that I'm going to do a 1-hour psychic medium show. You know, that's going to be different from this one, which is more based on tarot and people ask their questions. But I'm going to do that shortly. I will announce it on the Facebook and everywhere. So that will happen soon, and we will only talk to spirits and talk about that and connect with spirits and stuff.
Okay, perfect. I'll keep an eye out for that.
As soon as I'm done, I can start everything. We'll talk soon. Take care. See you soon.
Thank you, you too.
Bye. Thank you. Let me see what is happening in the chat, because you know what? There's some messages arriving here and I don't want to let down the people who chatted with me and who sent some message under the window on Facebook and everywhere. So let me see. Betsy is asking me a question. Betsy Love on Facebook is asking me, hi, my name is Betsy. What does the destiny holds for me now? Can you be just a little more specific, por favor, Betsy? Because your destiny is a big thing. And then if you just say, okay, what is going to be my mind in my life? Okay, you asked me 2 questions. So you know what? I'm going to put 3 crystal cards for you and see a little bit what is happening destiny-wise for you, Betsy, because destiny is a big question, but let's see what's coming next for you. Hi, Sue, by the way, welcome. And I'm going to put some cards for you, but we have some more people coming in. Unit is back with us. All right. Betsy, you're asking me, so you, Betsy, do you want me to pick a card for like your love life or your destiny? What are you telling me? Your love life. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Unit, welcome back. Everyone is here. The family is united. Yeah, Judith, Sofian. Great. All the friends of the tarot. All right, so let me see. Yes, Betsy, I got it. Love Life on Facebook. So I'm going to pick some cards. But you know what then? Because it's not destiny, I'm going to take a regular tarot. So let me see, like Tarot de Marseille, and see a little bit what is happening in your love life. So, all right. So past, present, future for Betsy. Let me see, past, present, future. You know, I see a man that is very kind of, he wants to control everything with you, and it was hard to deal with him. It is someone from the past, but who's very present right now, and he does not want you to do what you want. He's stopping you. He's very complicated with that. It's you know, it's the emperor, you know, and the emperor, and he's directing like that. It's kind of like that, if I may say. So it's kind of blocking you. You know, it's like on your way, blocking you, and like, this is how I want things. This is how I want things for you, and you know, and you can't decide anything. He's very controlling. He could be the Aries, by the way, you know, and very controlling, very much that way. And so it's a bit hard right now with this person. I see you can't move. You are blocked. Somebody is blocking you, basically. You will need a moment in the future to kind of reconnect with your own self, because this man was stopping you very much. So I think what you need to do already is to try to see, you know, how this man has transformed you and stopped you from being yourself. And the priority for you before falling for someone else or dealing with him or anything is for you to reconnect with your own self and see how you can be yourself again and get all the energies you lost with this man. You need to regain them, because he's crushing you. You know, that's what I'm feeling. This is my advice for you, love-wise. Love yourself and start to, you know, reconnect with yourself. You know, that's what I'm feeling with you. You know, you need to reconnect with yourself and get your power back. Yes. And then maybe later there will be someone, but this man is too difficult. You can't even love because this man is stopping you. That's what I'm feeling. So you can't love anything or anybody. It feels that way. You first need to reconnect with yourself and love yourself, if I may say. So I hope I was able to bring a little bit of clarity with your question, Betsy. And let me see, I want to say hi to Johnny Northcott, who's back. Okay, so, and there is Evelyn as well. Hi, Evelyn. Now I'm going to respond to one question to somebody from Zoom. And I think the next person is Sofian. What is your question today from Dubai?
I'm lucky.
Awake for like so late for the show, but
oh yeah, today was like busy, so I thought I'm gonna make it, but I
you
managed
made
to
it,
actually.
and we're happy. Thank you for being with us.
So the question's gonna be like quite open. Like, I'm not gonna ask about specific things. Just, do you see anything nice coming soon?
You're so funny. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pick one crystal card for that, because it's a very wide kind of question thing. So let me see what the crystal card want to bring and want to tell you, because
it's always like you always put the crystal cards. I think maybe you should change.
No, because for what you're asking me right now, I think it's better, because this is so wide. You know, the question you're asking me, as usually people should ask one question, but because, you know, I always remind it, and, you know, it should be specific. Otherwise, I always thought I would have to put like 100 cards on the table and it would take an hour. And I do private readings for that, where, you know, we sit down for an hour. I put a lot of cards. We see the work, the love, the message. It's a different thing. During the show, I prefer that people ask a general question, not a general question, a one question, like, you know, how do you see with my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my work, or my health, what is going on? Because there's a lot of people asking messages and stuff. That's the reason why. So that's why the reason why I pick a crystal card is to see what are the vibes in terms of a good thing happening to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm the boss. I'm kidding. Let me shuffle the cards and see. I think a crystal card is good for that. So what is the next good thing happening to you? You don't like the crystal cards, Sophia? I like what I got though. Tell me, why don't you like the crystal cards?
I don't know. All the time when I ask you something specific, you put a crystal card. Since I start joining, you always put in a crystal card, and you always tell me like, no.
I don't know, but this time, because you know, sometimes we are in times in life where things are blocked. Sometimes they move forward, sometimes they don't, and you know, so no. I mean, there's so many cards as well, so many combinations possible. So anyway, this card today that came in for you was a spiritual awakening, meaning that maybe you need to connect a little bit with all this vibration. Maybe that's why you're here with us today as well, because maybe there's a way for, you know, meditation and connect with all these vibes and understanding the message of the day, that everything you believe inside has an impact on the material side of your life. So if you're a little bit jaded sometimes about things and thinking, oh, anyway, this is not working, and this, I don't have the work, and this and that, you know, if you think that way, you won't have anything, you know. Unfortunately, we are connected to another energy where if we are like wimpy and stuff grumpy, you know, you get grumpy shit. If you're a little more like, you know what, today is kind of, it sucks or something, the psychic just gets this stupid crystal card. But you know what? If you decide that your mind is connected to what happened, to the material, trust me, it happens. And it's very difficult to put in place and to believe, but it happens. The fact that this card came in, the message is like, connect a little bit with this vibration, you know? Sit down somewhere and start to connect with what you really want and say, I want a new job. I want that to happen. I want to stay in Dubai. I want this, I want that. And then that will have an impact on your life. I think that's what the crystal cards today, and the one you have today that you didn't have last time, that's what they want to tell us today and want to tell you in particular.
So just like connecting and do some meditation and
not just like meditation, understanding that the thoughts you have an impact on what you get in your life. So at the moment, if you're worried about certain things, the more you worry about, the more it will be that way. But what you can do is sit somewhere and start to connect with, like, you know, the higher dimension and decide, what do you want? What good things do you really want? And ask for it and align with it.
I did already, but like so far, nothing yet.
So far, since when?
Well, it's been like almost a month since I do actually meditation. I even got like this, you know.
It's a great idea. Absolutely. You see, you are ready to connect with spirituality, and you need to understand that what's happening down there is connected to what's happening there, and you can have an action on it, you know.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what, I just have like one question is different than like looking for, but just like one question to clarify. Like sometimes when I ask a question inside my head,
yes,
an answer come up, like just an answer like pop up, you know what I mean? Like I'm not sure what is it, like why. So, like I hear like sort of just inside, like, you know, me, I hear like a voice telling me like, yeah, this is gonna happen, like straight away, like without even thinking, just like I ask a question with myself, I got an answer, and then be like, okay. So what is that like?
It can either be a spirit of someone, you know, crossed over and who's looking after you, some kind of guardian angel. It could be someone you met in a past life that is still connected to you and guides you. Maybe it was a friend, or it was like a parent, or like somebody you worked with, and they're around you, guiding you. When we were born, we have different spirits that accompany us, and they will be with us every time, everywhere, all the time. And you probably have an ability to listen to them, and they give you answers and guidance. You just write it down.
I do always remember what, like some stuff. It's just like I hear some stuff, like not like physically hearing. Basically, it's just like inside my mind. You know what I mean? But like sometimes I think I'm.
Do they give you good advice? Sorry, what was that? Say it again.
I said like sometimes they think it's like a bit strange, like weird, like why I just ask question, I get an answer straight away. And some of the answers actually are quite right, and some of them are not really accurate, but still.
All right. Well, sometimes, yes, it's a spirit that's around you, somebody that cares about you, that's a guardian angel kind of thing. Or it's someone that you met in another life who wants to talk to you. Or it's just a spirit that's around that just wants to talk to you.
Okay.
So that's what I would say it is, you know. And I think because this card comes in, once again, spiritual awakening, maybe you need to connect with them a little more and ask them a little more, you know, if there is something you want in your life, ask them, say, by the way, how do I get the job I want? How do I get $1 million? And maybe they will tell you, and I'm not kidding. Maybe they will give you the right answer, you know. It means you have a connection. Ask them.
just these things of connection, like, should I just like talk basically? Or just inside my head, or how it works?
No, you talk in your mind. You talk in your mind. You don't have to say to speak it out there. You just say in your mind. You say, by the way, you know, spirit who connects to me. Can you tell me what I can do right now to improve my situation with work, with where I live? Just ask them and wait and just see what comes in to you. And in fact, the crystal you have, you can use it and connect with the crystal to put you in a special mind, and then you know, and let it come to you.
All right, I would do this. Definitely, I would do. Thank you so much.
What you can do as well, what I would suggest, before you go to bed, say, tonight, in my dream, I want you, spirit, to talk to me, to come into my dream and tell me this and that, or show me this and that. And when you wake up, just like we said for, sorry, I forgot her name, but the person we talked to before, Ayaz, yeah, I think that was the name. You take a notebook, and when you wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning, you just write it down, what you saw in the dream, and you probably will have the answers. So that's why we get this crystal card. That's what they want to tell you. This is the next good thing happening to you is you connecting to spirits and letting all that come to you and bringing an extra power to you to know where to go and what to do, basically.
Yeah, okay, all right. Actually, I have heard this advice before you go bed, just say this and this, and then you will get it. But I apply sometimes just like...
I know sometimes it's boring to do, but when you do, you know, I give you an example right now. Today, I was a little bit stressed because of the internet. I did the energy clearing for me, and then I read some special prayer, and I feel so much better, and everything is working. Finally, the internet is working. So sometimes you can have an impact on what is happening, you know, in the material life using the spirit life around. It actually works amazingly, and it's amazing. But you have to do it. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm going to talk to the spirit and I'm going to do this. And when you want to watch TV and eat cookies instead. But, you know, sometimes it's something you do to yourself. It's like having a shower, you know?
Yeah, like what I try to do is like when I do meditation, I try to use the crystal and then just like try to free myself from thinking.
Yes.
Like stop thinking, just focus on breath, and then like, but still like sometimes I get interrupted, some ideas, some talks, some stuff like that. So
of course
it's quite hard.
It always does, but if you get the answers that you're looking for, you will really focus on the answers. You know, when you're really aligned with the spirit talking to you, then you will be interested in the answer, and nothing will interrupt you. You know, when you have this, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, thank you so much for the advice. I will definitely apply this starting tonight.
All right, that's great. Let me know what you saw, and we'll talk again. You know, next Sunday. You will tell me. You will tell me the notebook. Let's see if you did.
I will definitely let you know.
All right, great, Sophia.
Okay.
Thank you. Awesome. So now we're going to see a little bit what's happening on the chat. And I know all the Zoom people are a bit impatient. Everyone wants to know and talk and tell me what's happening. But we have the chat system with the people in the Zoom and in the Facebook and everywhere who matter very much to me too. So let me see what they're asking me. So Sue Conman is saying hi, and she's telling me, what do I need to prioritize in this time? Sue, this is a very general question, but I will honor it because it's easier than asking you. So let me see, what should you prioritize right now? There's a new message that came in. Work. Okay, so let me see. Work for Sue. What should you do? Let me see with the Marseille Tarot what you should do. So I'm going to pick some cards. I would say, you know what? I'm going to pick one card. Okay, the card that comes in is the Judgment. The Judgment is like, reveal yourself to the world, accomplish what you're supposed to do now. So if you were supposed to launch something, or there's something you really want to do, you know, it's been a while, you've been working on it, now is the time of realization. So anything you wanted to do, and I know you a little bit because we talked, I know, you know, you had ideas with fashion, with incense, with teaching class and things like that. This is the moment, you know, to be out there, open the window, open the curtain. What is your star sign, by the way, your astrological signs too? You can tell us, because I was doing a bit of astrology today. So anyway, for you, this is the moment to like be out there, to launch. It is the moment for launch. It's about to happen. Launch can be now in December, you know, maybe in 1 week. December is going to be much better months of the rest of the year. By the way, we're waiting for it because the year was a little bit crazy, as we all know. But yes, for you too, this is a moment of realization, or be out there, show yourself, you know, this is the moment, this is your moment, basically. So I think it's pretty positive, pretty nice. It's the moment for you. Yeah, I hope that I was able to reply to your questions. And then let me see, I have some message on the Zoom who's asking me, hi, Nida, yeah, miss you too. And so what can you see for me until the end of the year? And like I'm looking for. Okay, so Nida, if you can just ask me like a precise question, that would be better. And if you can come into the Zoom with us and like talk to us, that would be much more fun for us. And now the next person who appeared, I think it was Jan, or it was Unid. Who was next? I think it was it Jan? Okay, I have a bad memory. Okay, Jan.
Hello.
Welcome to the Zoom. It's been a long time. What happened? We want to know everything about your love life. I can tell everyone. Go on.
Last week I was on a date.
Oh, that's what you did. You don't come to the date with me now. You go elsewhere.
Yeah, of course. Free lunch.
Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, I understand. Fair enough. So what is going on? What are we talking about today?
I don't know. I can't decide if I ask you about the guy I had lunch with or my work, like my writing.
What is more important, love or work?
Well, work,
love.
probably.
We're all different. Love is more important, isn't it? It's more fun. Work is work.
But, you know, you told me hot guy was a crook.
Yes.
He is such a liar. He is, I don't know if he's like a business crook, but oh my God, he lied so much. He's like, I want a relationship, blah, 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 but no.
No, he didn't. No, I think he's a total crook. That's what I felt last time. That's why I was be careful. He's good looking, but he's a crook.
Yeah, he's a total liar. It was amazing.
You need to remove the brain and then date him.
Yeah.
That was the only good thing. Maybe not.
Maybe, I don't know. He's very hot.
I know, but the brain is completely rotten. So you need to kind of like do something about the brain, right?
Okay.
Lobotomize.
All right, I'll ask, because this guy, I kind of know he's strange, but so I've been thinking of, I got a call back for my writing. Someone requested my 50 pages.
All right.
So I've been thinking of rewriting my first scene, and I can't decide if I should or not.
So I mean, who would want, the person who called you, you want to maybe ask them to write?
No, I've just said, I wrote all to the agents.
Yes.
And then one of them got back to me and is interested.
All right.
Okay, so I was gonna rewrite my first scene, but I don't know if I should anymore.
All right, you were going to rewrite the first scene and then send it around just to see if that was more popular to the, you know,
so should I keep it the same or change it?
All right, so let me see. I understand what you're saying. But now somebody spoke to you, so, and they liked it the way it was already. Yeah. So let me see. I get what you're saying.
I don't know.
I hear what you're saying. So should you leave it that way? That way, no, and outcome. Okay, so that way. I think you should leave it that way from what I see, because changing it, no, yeah, you need to leave it that way, I feel, because if you change it, it's going to be too complicated. I feel that you should not change it. It's going to create problem if you change it. Yeah, you should leave it the way it is. Changing it is going to completely, disturb the balance of the whole. You should not change it now. I feel, no, that's what I would say from what I see in the card, I really don't feel it's a good idea. It's going to create problems if you change it.
What about the letter? If I don't change the manuscript, should I change the letter?
The letter is a letter you are sending to people, yes?
Yeah.
And then presenting yourself or
So I
presenting.
send both.
That's very possible. That's very possible, though, that you need to change the letter how you approach people. But let me just see. Let me see a little bit what I see. Okay, so you sent it. Yes, no. No, leave it that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
leave it that way. Do not change it. It seems you must not change anything for now.
Okay.
Leave
Okay.
it the way it is.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now Nidal, who appeared and who's a little bit shy on the camera, so I understand, you know, maybe he wants to say a little bit away from the camera. That's totally okay. And he's asking me or to everyone what you can see for me until the end of the Spain and for being a resident in Spain. So let me see what is going on with being a resident in Spain. Is this going to happen by the end of the year, which is very soon? It's like a month and a week. So are you going to be a resident of Spain? Is this going to start quickly? Yes, you will. You know, it's very difficult at the moment. There might be something that, yeah, I feel that they might have said no at first, or there was something missing, you know, and then in the end, it was very challenging. I have to say, I know Spain, by the way, because I lived in Ibiza for a while in Barcelona, and the paperwork is always very complicated there. Everyone knows, you know, it's all Europe and stuff, very, very slow. And I feel that in your case, this is what happened. At first they said no, and then it was very complicated. You couldn't move anywhere as well because this virus, and maybe you had to go somewhere and bring stuff. But in the end, I see it happening, you know. I feel like there's the Eight of Wands that is here for you. So things are going to, it's going to flow. It's going to be much better. It's going to be much better. I feel that things are going to, I don't know if it's going to happen by the end of the year, but it is happening very much. And there might be a last step that you need to do before you actually get the paper and say you're a resident, you're here, you know. So, but somebody I feel is going to help you through the next little hardship that will occur. So that's going to be a little bit slowing down a little bit, you know, but this woman's coming in and making it work for you. So they might be somebody helping you. I wouldn't say it's an attorney, but someone who's going to facilitate it with you. And I feel you're going to get it. It's going to happen. I would say in winter. So it might not be by the end of the year, but winter is until, somebody reminds me, winter, it's end of February or something. So I feel like beginning of the year, you know, no, it's March, totally dumb. Winter ends on the March 21st. So I feel, you know, beginning of next year, you know, before spring, if I may say, this woman is helping you to get the residency. So I feel that you will get this approval. Even if you haven't gotten it now, you will get it. I feel that way. I hope I was able to answer your question, Nidal, who hid behind the camera. But it's okay, don't worry. Now I'm going to see what is happening on the Facebook. And all of these messages coming in my new system, because now I get all the messages on real time. This is amazing technology finally working. So, all right. So this other person, okay, Johnny Northcutt is asking us, hi, Raphael. So what is happening with my business direction? Am I on the right path or stop? So let me see if you're on the right path or if you should stop what you're doing currently. So it's Johnny Northcutt from Facebook. Okay. Oh my God, he said, oh, Nidal says, oh my God, you said what's going on without telling me the story. Thank you. Okay, yes, I saw. So yes, you will get your papers. So now let's see, Johnny, what is happening with the business direction? Are you doing the right thing or not? So yes, no, like, I think you are, you know, it seems that it's taking more time than you planned, and it's really, really, really complicated, you know, for you in this work path. It's complicated. It's not fun. I feel there's a big investment of your person, you know, it's very much in the mind, and it's like, you know, it feels like almost you're wasting your time sometimes, and you really have to force yourself and motivate yourself every day and say, you know, it's going to be okay. Finally, one day there's going to be money with it and it's going to work out. So every day you have to tell yourself, no, keep going. And it's like, you know, struggling like if you're in the snow, you know, kind of like, animal in the snow, but it will work out for you. I feel that eventually there are going to be some opportunities coming your way, and the money is going to come in with this direction. So I would just say, try to put more fun and more joy in what you're doing, even if it's not easy right now and you're not making the money you want and you don't have all the opportunities you want. From the cards that I see, you will have that. But meanwhile, you need to put a bit of fun in there. You can't just like force yourself, okay, work another day at work, every day. No, you need to try, find a bit of fun, put some music around, I don't know, call your friends, or try to bring a little pet or a little animal close to you when you're working, something, that cheering up, the mood, but I feel you're going to succeed in it and there will be opportunities. It's not there right now. You might have to wait until spring. It's possible, but somebody's giving you money. She's here, Madame Money is giving you some money in later. So don't give up, keep going. It's not easy, but once it starts, there will be things coming to you. Johnny, so I hope I was able to respond to your question. And then I'm going back into the Zoom with Unid. Did you have a question? Because sometimes you come in just to say hi and you did not prepare a question. So let's see if you prepare a question. Or should be like, what? Oh no,
hello. I think we have the same time, right? The Pacific time. Are you in the Pacific time too?
No, I'm not in the Pacific time. I am in Mexico time. So I am 2 hours ahead.
Okay, so 2 hours ahead. So like, okay, Ciudad de Mexico. Okay, so yes, I have a very simple question. That's usual.
No problem.
Whenever I have a question, it's very simple. So it's like, okay, what's going on in my love life right now?
Oh, what's going on in your love life? So
what should I do? I don't know what is going on.
Okay. So I'm going to pick one crystal card to see what the crystal card want to tell us. Sophia is already like, oh, crystal card, whatever. We don't like
Again.
Okay, so let me see. Crystal cards. What are they telling us? No, I like the crystal cards because you know what? It's not just about what's on the card. It's about what comes to my mind when I see it. So, otherwise I would not use them, dear friends. So what's going on with your love? Okay, creativity. It seems to be boring, I would say. Maybe there's something a little bit boring in your love life and you need to kind of make it more fun. The message from the cards would be like, have more fun with it. Maybe be more creative as well with, maybe the sex and the fun. And, you need to be a little more, there isn't enough fun in it right now. So is it the person you're with? Maybe you need to variety.
Yes. I will contextualize. No, sex is great.
Yes.
Is the person, he is crazy. He's really crazy. It's the same guy that we talked about like 3 months ago. He's really out of, and now things are like, at the very top in terms of craziness. But I don't know. I don't know how to.
Yes, I understand. I don't know what to tell you with that because I remember I warned you, by the way.
I mean, it's a guy that says something and do whatever. I mean, all the contrary. And on top of that, he asked me to really adhere to what he says.
He asked you what? Sorry, I didn't know.
For example, he says that the most important thing for him is trust. So he said that he has very high expectation with me because, if he's thinking to plan a life with me, okay. But then I discovered that he goes online for this, sex, what doesn't make any sense for me. What do you?
Yeah, I know.
And then when I try to discuss with him, not accusing him, with no accusation or anything, but just for discussing, he just preferred to step away. But it's like, it's crazy. This is just one thing. 100 things.
Yes, I understand. Well, the only thing I can see, if there's a problem with this trust and all that, the card that came up as well were like purification, so you can, but purification, go to church and pray. No, what you can do is burn some sage, around the two of you where you are to kind of like clear the bad energy and also protect yourself with a crystal. I told you last time as well to put a black tourmaline because this person is bringing, is blocking you. Actually, it's probably blocking your own creativity. It's actually, I think you are someone who's like quite creative and you have a lot of ideas and things like that. And the problem is that he's blocking it. His vibe is blocking that in you.
Should I continue or just step away? I will suffer a bit. I mean, I'm not in love because he's really crazy, but I'm kind of I feel like a drug addict.
Yes,
I'm missing my drug because we just broke like a couple of days ago, and it's out of
I
control.
understand, but remember though, what's very important is who we attract and who we choose in our lives, because we choose everyone we decide to be with anyway. We choose them. We want to believe that, oh my God, this horrible person found me and destroyed my life. No, we choose everyone we are with because there's a billion people we can choose from, and we choose who we choose. And sometimes it's very important to ask yourself, why did I choose this person? And what does it tell me? What does this tell me about myself? So I would just tell you, you miss him, but what is it that you miss? And who is that person? Do you miss what he's doing to you, if I may say, in the sense that maybe not being trustful? And yeah, but you miss him. So there's something you like in that, the fact that he's not trustable. So maybe it is, the fact that it's unsure, it's kind of a little bit crazy. Maybe there's something attractive about it, not knowing, and this mystery of maybe tomorrow is going to be different from yesterday. It's not going to be always the same with someone like that, because of course there will be a lot of different things happening. Maybe that's what you like somehow, this not knowing what is going to happen, But I think it's very much about you understanding what it is you really like. If this is what you like, then stay with this person and reconnect. And maybe you have a longer journey to walk through with them. If you don't, yeah, it's very much the choice is in your hands. This person seems to be bringing a bad vibe to you, but there's something you like about it. So
Okay.
You need to ask yourself, what do you like about the bad vibe combined with a good sex life or something, But the bad vibe thing is definitely there, and it's blocking you. There's something that's blocking you about him, and that's bringing bad things to your vibe, to your vibration. Being with him brings something bad to your vibration, So it comes back to your childhood, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you're repeating. So do you want to keep going like that? Or do you want to start understanding, how can you eliminate that part that is not a bit unsure, that he's bringing on the table? How can you be attracted to someone who does not have the bad part? Because this bad part is only bringing bad things, just a memory,
Oh, no, I didn't get it. What about the...
So basically, this person is two things. There's a good sex life, and there's probably something fun about it. That is great, because sometimes people have no sex or nothing, and that's a disaster, because what's the relationship without that? But at the same time, this fun thing you have with him comes as well as a package with this weird kind of like you can't trust him, and it's a bit weird, it's a bit dodgy as well. He's hiding things, and there's something a bit dirty about him, I have to say, but that's exciting as well. Sometimes even like in movies, you see someone looking a bit dirty and people are all wanting to fuck them and have sex with them.
Dirty, what it means, dirty, what it means, in what sense?
Like, I don't know, I give you the example of the movie Pretty Woman, like she's actually a prostitute, but, people are...
Okay, yes. Well, I have the impression that he prostitutes himself, yes.
No, I'm not saying he's a prostitute, and I'm not saying, prostitutes are dirty. But what I'm trying to say is sometimes people are a little bit trashy, but it's sexy at the same time. You know what I mean?
No, I don't find it sexy, but I think he prostitutes himself.
I give you the example. No, but I give you the example. Sometimes some prostitute or people who sell their bodies are wearing certain clothes that, and they have certain attributes in the body that you see more because they're wearing certain trashy clothes. And to some people, it must be exciting. Or, that's why people buy them, and have sex with them because, they get attracted. What I'm trying to say, and you see that in movies sometimes, people wearing vulgar clothes, and sometimes it's attractive to some people. You know what I'm talking about. If you see someone wearing a ski outfit, in a nightclub, that person will not get the rich man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to wear a little bit of something, and it's the same with guys. What I'm trying to say is, so there might be something, like attractive, but at the same time, there's something dangerous about it. Mm-hmm. So sometimes people decide to not see the danger that comes with it, with the attraction, but there is a danger. So ask yourself, why do you want, the attraction?
Okay, I will disclose something. I am HIV negative, but he is HIV positive. And somehow he manipulates the situation for having sex without condom. I mean, he's undetectable. So,
yes.
The risk is very low. But still, I mean, I have done so many things my first time in life that I do something like that for someone else. So why do you know, and when you consider another things, it's like, what else should I do? What else? I don't understand. Or we're
Well, once
crazy,
again,
or you're playing with me, you know?
it's just this person, unfortunately, there's something that is not trustable about them. So it's very important. Write it on your fridge. I can't trust that person. Then once you know it, you know it. Everything that this person is telling you can be fake or wrong. So protect yourself. And if you want to stay with them or see them again because there's something exciting about them, do it, but really protect yourself on every level. You know, and do not trust anything. This person is not trustable. This card of purification is reversed. They need to be purified. And then, yeah, for some reason, you know, this is what they do. But that happens a lot. Sometimes people have like a big secret or something, and then they have to lie about it, and you know, and it makes things very complicated. You know, that happens a lot anyway. That's not an excuse. Maybe this person is not comfortable with things that happen to them in their life. It's possible, but this is not an excuse to lie to you, because it's not good.
No, he has a lot. Yeah, he has suffered a lot of trauma in his life. Yes.
Yeah, you said he suffered a lot. Yes, of course, but
of trauma, yes.
I'm sure a lot of people are destroyed, absolutely, but it's not a reason for you to let, you know, him destroy you, you know. So either you are able to handle it and just use the relationship for the sex and protecting yourself, you know, but don't, he's not the man of your life, or not that way. If he purifies himself and if he changes and all that, maybe that would be different. If he starts to be honest and if he can find the resources to be honest and to, you know, to maybe he could be, but he's not there at all. Absolutely not, you know. So what
because
he says,
he looks like, yeah, he looks like, I mean, he's always asking me for something, for doing things in a very strict way. And I feel like I am in a military institution, you know. But on the other hand, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't sacrifice anything. He doesn't.
yes.
I mean, it's just unidirectional, you know, completely. And every time that I try to, you know, to discuss about this, he just manipulate the situation and just defend himself and try to win. You know, it's like a deal with a child somehow. I mean,
it's not just a child. It's more like, no, not with a child. It's dealing with someone who doesn't want to let you be yourself and express yourself.
Yeah.
And child, there's a moment when they just shut up and say, shut up, now you listen to me. And they finally have to listen, you know, otherwise all children would be extravagant. It would be awful. There would be, what the word, I don't know the word, but hooligans, you know, all the children would be awful if you let them every time, you know, like do whatever they want and with no rules. They would be attacking everyone and, you know, slapping you and kicking your face if you don't give them money to go to McDonald's, you know, when they grow up. So, and not everyone's like that, thanks God. Not all children are that way, right? That's the same with partners, you know, like either they accept that there's two people in the relationship and then there are other things that the other needs from the partner, and some to a certain extent. In that way, it seems that, I mean, he's aware of it, by the way, you know, that there's an issue with himself. He knows that he's not good, that he is not good. But I think it's an easy way to mask everything is by being that way, not letting you say or do anything you want. It's just he's blocking it and it's like, this is it. So my answer, what is happening to your love life? You are with somebody who's not trustful, not trustworthy. Maybe the sex is good, but it's a problem because they ask you to do certain things that you should not maybe be doing, you know. And
no,
so
but then he cries. But then he cries and says, "I'm falling in love." I mean, this kind of things like a Hollywood, you know. But then,
no, he's not falling in love. I don't think he is. I think he's very much about himself, very being depressed about what he became or what his own issues, you know. But something is not trustable about him, unfortunately, in general. Whether
you told me that, yes, weeks ago.
Yes, so be very careful. In me, I would say don't see him again. Personally, from my experience and stuff, I would say do not see him again and try to understand why you were attracted by someone who has very good sex on one side and on the other side who's completely not trustable. Because who wants to be with someone who's not trustable? It can attract all kind of problems. What attracted you in that part? What can how can you let yourself allow someone to do that to you? That's where you need to look. I think it's not about him, it's about you accepting certain things.
With no limits at all. Yes.
Yeah.
So your advice is just to not see him anymore.
Yes, I would say that for your own. If you want your life to be good, this person is bringing bad things to you. Yes. Absolutely, yes. That's
And with no change at all. With no change at all.
I don't know if he can really change, this guy. Let me see. But from how it started, it seems something is really negative inside of him. And, so let me see. Will he change? Can he change? It's problem with the body. Yeah, it's problem with the body. So his body situation, and like what he's doing to his body, he's probably doing things that are bad for his body, I'm not talking about the condition you said, but he's probably not doing good things to his body. Maybe he's doing drugs and stuff on top of it.
Oh no. He's against drugs and alcohol, these kind of things.
Yeah, but I feel his body is not healthy. There's something is that he's doing something to his body that is not healthy. I don't know what it is, but there's something that does not make him healthy on top of what he has. He doesn't have a healthy body.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing everything he's supposed to do. And by the way, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's taking the treatment properly and all that, by the way. I'm not even sure.
Oh, the treatment for the HIV? But I saw the results. And,
all right, okay.
So everything was, and he's a practitioner nurse. So he's in all of that world of the hospital.
I still feel that there's something he does to his body that is not healthy for him. On top of that, he's not completely balanced, no. So there's an issue with that. Yes, I feel. All right. But once again, you are the master of your life. You decide what you want. It's not because I said, that you must do whatever I said. I'm not like the, cult master or whatever. Sure. But, that's what the card said, So yes. I hope I was able to help you a little bit in your research for balance in the love department.
Yes.
It's true, we all try to look for the balance, and not be with, we want to be happy with someone who makes us happy, so I think everyone is in the same search,
Yeah, definitely.
All right, great.
So much.
Thank you for your question. Thank you for being here. I'm going to see what's going on in the chat because I have the feeling that there's going to be a lot of new messages. So let me see.
Just Raphael, please, just before you leave, I just have two questions, like small questions. You mentioned something about sage now. What do you think about salt? Does it work better or in my culture? So in my culture, like people, they would tell you like you use the salt, like water with salt, or like you clean with it or something. It says it radiates like a bad energy and whatever you call it. So this one I just want to know. And something as well I just want to mention now, because when you bring the joke of like, again, crystal cards, when you said it, something in my mind told me like crystal card for me personally doesn't give accurate reading. The only thing that gives accurate reading is the normal tarot, like, where you have this thing. This is just like, it's funny, but...
No, I hear you, but I think that was your mind talking to you. I don't think that was a spirit talking to you because...
Yeah, no, it's my mind inside.
Yeah, maybe...
It's just like my mind is sometimes...
You know what? Go to bed. No, I'm kidding.
Well, actually, I have to. It's already 1 a.m. here, so...
That's what I'm saying. I know. I'm aware. I have the time zone clock here. So what I wanted to say, first of all, for the crystal card, what I like about it is that every crystal card, when I pick one, I see an image and then I have things coming to my mind. So it's not the card. Anyway, the same with the tarot. It's not the tarot that speak, by the way. That's why, you can have a tarot deck and just, I put the tarot or the crystal card and then I get things coming to my mind. The card is just like, I don't know how to explain. It's like, it's just an element you have in your hand. It's like if you're smoking and waiting for something, but you don't need a cigarette to wait. I don't know if that's a good analogy. But
so basically, you feel more drawn to the crystal cards, basically. Like whenever you use it, you're more comfortable with it.
No, it's because I've used the crystal cards. Like I started really recently. I had them for a long time, and then for some reason I like them more and more. I don't know why, but I find them very accurate personally. And I find that because it's less precise what's on the card, it actually gives me more. I can open my mind more to the real messages that come to me. That's what I like about it. And the drawing on the cards, I think it's more pretty than the drawings on the tarot, for instance. Like, I don't know, let me give you an example. Like if I get this card, the Empress, I mean, I like it, but I don't find it really pretty, I have to say. It's a very classic tarot from Marseille that's like 100 years old or whatever. But when I see, 200 years old, but when I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm not as inspired as when I see something like that, for instance. I don't know why, it's just a change. But for me, it's the same. A card is a card, you know. So I don't know about the accuracy of the card. It's what the card brings in my mind. And in fact, even without cards, I could just take a notebook and pen and not have cards and still tell you what I'm telling you. Probably better, actually. But the cards give me a little bit of a crouch, you know, kind of like, because I'm not always 100% confident in my connection with, like, you know, answers and the future, that I use a card. But I think overall, I should not even use the cards to tell you. So I don't know what the spirit told you, that the cards are not accurate.
So for the next time with me, you will not use a card.
I can, but the thing is, like, it can take more time because, you know, the card kind of like they give me a direction, if I may say. The card gives me a direction. And if I would just use my mind, I would need more time, and I would have, there would be much more things coming. And because this is the format where it's like one question. And that's why. But yeah, I have done it too without the cards. So the crystal cards are good. I defend you to say that they're not accurate. And I think they're very accurate for you, by the way. Especially the spirit. Oh, no, I think they are it's very good for you, the crystal cards. You should get some. Sofiane, talking about the clearing your energy, I was mentioning white sage. You can use Himalayan salt and shower with it. That's one thing that I do a lot, because salt is like crystals, yeah? And the crystals have an impact on your energy. And the Himalayan salt, you can have a bath or put it on you and shower with it. Is something that clears the bad vibe around you. That's good for all of us, by the way. Everyone right there should do it. You know, you put some Himalayan salt on you, and then you shower with it and make sure that it goes all around your body. Himalayan salt, okay? And then what you can do as well, you can put a spell on salt, and then the salt has the power of the spell, which can be clearing a house, clearing your body, clearing whatever. So many things. That's also how you create holy water with salt that has been, you put a spell or prayer in it, and then the salt has a special power. I give you an example. I'm here in Puerto Vallarta in a big building, and then the vibe was not really great. So I've created this salt and water, and I put it all around the building, you know, and then the vibe is so much better. A lot of people that were a little bit crazy left the building, you know, which is crazy. Some people were really partying, you know, screaming all night and really, really crazy. You know, it's Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, it's a party destination. So you can imagine people are a little bit cuckoo sometimes. You know, they come here to be absolutely nuts. Everyone disappeared. People left. I can't believe it. Thanks to this water and salt and prayers. And so, you know, you can use the salt for that. And then the white sage does that too, but it's more like it comes from the Indians, Native Americans from America. You know, it's a type of sage that grows there, and they use it to do something called forgot the word. I don't know. I'm getting mixed up with the word. But you burn it, and then you put the smoke all around you. You know, all around your body, and especially under the sole of your feet. And then it clears your aura. It removes the bad things from you. You can also put the sage around your house, in every room, everywhere. You can also put your crystals in the sage, your tarot cards in the sage sometimes when they use the energy. So you put them through the smoke, you know, of the sage. Voilà.
Thanks for the information. Because I didn't know about this, because the only things I know is a salt, like a normal salt, like sea salt, basically, they say. Like the ones coming from the sea.
Yeah. I like Himalayan salt because, you know, it's real salt, you know, like real pink salt. The sea salt, you never really know if they mixed it with something or purified it or whatever. That's all I mean. But that's why I use Himalayan salt. Otherwise, yes, sea salt works as well. It's exactly the same. Yeah. But not salt that's been refined and mixed with whatever.
Yeah, obviously.
The herbs and stuff. So yes, but it does really work. It's pretty amazing because salt.
All right.
So that's why it works. Just like my crystal cards, Sofiane. Souls, crystals.
Obsession with the crystal cards.
Absolutely. We're made of water. We're made of crystals anyway. That's why it works. Yeah. That's why the crystals have this impact on us. Absolutely. All right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for the information.
You're very welcome. Let us know if it worked when you clear your energy and connected with the spirits and wrote everything down.
First, I need to find this white sage, and then I will let you know.
Yeah, the white sage, you can buy it on Amazon. Because otherwise, I find that it's difficult you can't find it everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, like the Amazon in the US, they don't deliver to Dubai, so it's quite.
Yes, but there is another thing in Dubai. I forgot how it's called, but you know,
Noon.
another type of Amazon.
It's Noon.
Yes, so you can go on this one, and I'm sure, with China and South America, China, Dubai,
Yeah.
there will be something you will get the sage, I'm sure.
Yeah, I might just look here because we do have like some spices. It's coming from Iran. Spices market, they might have something.
Maybe, I'm not sure, because the sage comes from like west, from America.
Okay.
It comes from that side, but I'm sure you will find it. Honestly, I don't feel that even from the UK, I'm sure you can have it. Nidal says you have it in the Middle East, so you will find it. But it's white sage, not the other sage that you use for tea. Special type. All right?
I would definitely. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sofiane. And let me see now what is going on with Evelyn, my poor Evelyn. I didn't even answer your question. So, on YouTube, she's watching on YouTube. By the way, por favor, follow me on YouTube. I don't have a lot of followers because I never promote it, but it's great to have more people on YouTube, and I put videos. I'm going to put lots of new videos. So if all of you could visit my YouTube, that would be great. A quick follow. So it makes me very happy for Christmas. New YouTube followers. Okay, Evelyn. So does my Taurus ex have feelings for me? Will he contact me? I'm a Sagittarius. So let me see if your ex Taurus has feeling for you, and is he gonna contact you? So first, let's just see if he has what he thinks of you. Okay, so he's here, you're here. He has mixed feelings about you. He's a bit confused by you. I feel he's confused, but he's confused because I think he had high hopes with you. He really wanted to do great things with you, and maybe pursue a relation with you, but something confused him. He was very confused. Something happened and made him very, very confused, even though deep down he wished he would be connected with you, and maybe go, how can I say it, go further on the line, not on the line, but like deep down he wished your union would be official, but he got very confused. Something happened and he felt very confused, so he's not sure anymore, but that's what he wanted. That's still what he feels inside. But I feel there's a family that got involved as well, and that wanted to ruin your relation. Is he going to contact you again? I think so. I think he will contact you again, actually. Yes, I feel that he's likely to contact you again because the feelings he had for you are too strong for him not to contact you. So I feel it will be stronger than reason, if I may say. So I do feel he's going to contact you again. I feel the true love around there, like this 10 of cups that we have every week for different people, different situations. But you got the 10 of cups today, Evelyn. That's what kind of is coming down the line. But it's hard. The family is hard. There's a big impact on his family, I find. And it is difficult. But overall, I think you are going to reconnect. And I do feel he's likely to contact you. Yes. I hope I was able to respond to your question. And then let me see what is going on there. Okay. Okay. Silent Runner on YouTube is asking us. It's funny when I read the questions because it sounds like an old TV show, when you are collecting, reading the question out loud. I find it really funny. For me, it's very retro because I can't put the question on the screen yet. I don't have a system where you can see all the questions. So I read them out loud. It feels like I'm opening an envelope and reading the question. So, Silent Runner from, I don't know where, can I ask how JV feels about me? Okay, so let me see JV, how they feel about you. By the way, we're running a little bit over the time. And I need to go to the beach to perfect my tan. So let me see for Silent Runner how JV feels about you. Silent Runner, let me see. So you here, they're here. Yeah. This silent, JV, this person feels they don't have the resources to match your expectation. You're on a higher level than them, and it seems very challenging for them to be on your level. They feel lower. And so they feel they don't have the courage, they don't have they don't have what it takes to match who you are. So you are higher. So that's what they feel about you. They feel like there's no way I will be able to keep up with this person and to be on the same level because they are so amazing. So that's what they feel about you. They feel a bit diminished, they feel like they're not on the same level. And eventually, that's what they feel for you. That's what I would say. So yes, this person feels that about you. You're on a too high level. So what you need to do maybe for them is to make them feel more comfortable about themselves. You know, sometimes like you see two people, one of them is extremely successful, and then there's another person that like them, and they feel like, oh my God, this person's never gonna like me because they are a famous actor, or they have an amazing business, or they come from a rich family, and me, I am whatever. I'm just like a little writer here, or a little employee, or whatever. And but you need to make them feel comfortable about themselves, you know, and reassure them that you know, yes, you know, you can come to me. I like you. That's what I feel you need to do, you know, and do not show too much money and possessions you have, because that is kind of scaring them. They feel they don't have enough money compared to you. There's something about that as well. So maybe you want to show more the side of you that is sensitive and more, you know, and more kind, joyous. You know, this is what you need to show them, I feel, if you want them, of course, to want you. But if you're asking me, I guess you probably care about this person. So yes, that would be the recipe, to be a little more down to earth in how you present yourself to them. So I hope I was able to reply to your question. Silent Runner from YouTube. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Please follow me, by the way. Subscribe, don't follow me. And we are getting to the end of this little show today. I'm glad that the internet worked well. I'm here every Sunday with you, my friends, and it was great to connect once more with the crystal cards, but also with the tarot, the Sun Tarot here with the gold, and the Marseille Tarot, and my crazy mind that connects to spirits and energies, with or without the tarot. All right, so I will be back soon next week, and you have a great Sunday. Thank you for joining. Take care.
What about the Monday session with the spirits,
Yes, I'm working
the
on
dead
it.
persons?
Yes, no, I'm working on it. I just have to start it. I will start it, but I still don't know which day. But I am really working it. I really want to do it. I miss, you know, doing more mediumship, and I think it's a wonderful subject, and I am on it. I'm on it, and it will be announced.
Okay.
Invite me.
What? Sofiane is
Invite me, please.
Of course, I will invite you. Absolutely, yes. It will be all over. It's already on my website. There's a section that says, you know, it's called Talk to Spirits. I just have to, you know, prepare, because there's a little bit of a structure to prepare before, so everything works, and writing here and there and stuff. Because the mind is already here. It's just like the technology needs to work with it. But
Right.
it will happen, and you will know. I will tell you. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks,
Have a
guys.
great
Have a very
Bye.
good day.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
You have a great day and night.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.